Kyle reviewed. Like and subscribe.
Hey guys, we got a trailer here for Supergirl Season 6, if I'm not mistaken. But the latest trailer here just gone live here on YouTube. So let's check this out and see what we have to react to. Sunday, October 6th, okay.
I don't want to kill Supergirl. I just want her to experience the same hurt she inflicted on me.
Yes.
And soon enough she will.
Woohoo.
No one knows who she is, what planet she's from.
There is no hiding from midnight.
I'm Supergirl, and I don't hide from anything.
Okay.
Now it is time to avenge yourself against the brother who wronged you.
I need to know why you betrayed me.
This cape damage is terrible for aerodynamics.
Your new suit will materialize.
Pants?
Supergirl. All new episodes
Interesting. So it looks like they...
Stream free next day only on the CW app.
Okay, so that kind of looks really interesting. Doesn't tease too much there, very fast motion and stuff. Doesn't give too much look at the new costume. They just kind of teases that they're getting a new costume and there's an explanation as to it. So I think that's kind of cool. We'll have to wait and see as to, why there's an explanation, why she has to wear this one, and is it only because to protect from this season's villain, Is this season villain a bit like Kryptonian type thing, like they've all been, and just kind of maybe a bit, she needs a new suit to protect herself against this? That could be something interesting. I'm not sure if I like the bangs, though, on her. It doesn't make her look serious enough. Having the bangs just looks a bit silly to me. So hopefully we'll see where they go. But maybe the bangs obviously was a Melissa Benoist's choice and stuff like that for herself. But we'll have to wait and see as to how things go with this. Maybe they kind of, if she decides to just let the bangs grow out back to normal, I kind of prefer the hair back to normal. I just don't like the bangs. It looks too childish to me. It looks kind of like, she's a 12-year-old girl type thing. So I don't like the look of that. The suit, we'll have to wait and see how it works, but I understand, her on set in Vancouver, it can get really cold in the wintertime, so I think it's going to be quite cool to see there. I was hoping there'd be a bit more of a tease of Crisis, but all we got was footage of last year with it ending with the monitor type thing. But we'll have to wait and see as to where things go. Hopefully we get one for The Flash coming up, because if I'm not mistaken, The Flash will be entirely based on Crisis and stuff this whole season, so that'd be really cool. And hopefully we get some bit of Crisis stuff throughout this season, teased throughout this season of Supergirl. I mean, what was it, last episode, or one of the earlier crossovers that they had before the Supergirl crossover was barely part of it. It was pretty much just portals opening randomly throughout the episode type thing, as Barry was trying to get over it. I think it was the first time Supergirl was kind of a part of it, and that one was it was okay, but just they had kind of hyped it up as 3 crossovers, whereas that Supergirl really didn't count because there was nothing. It had its own storyline with slight interruptions every now and then that really didn't affect the show type thing. So hopefully they could do something like that throughout this season type thing. Maybe kind of, the monitor jumps up here and there. You see him in the background of shots or something like that. Or someone, we can see some things kind of changing, some glitches throughout the episodes, showing that something's going on with the multiverse type thing. And so by the time the crossover happens, Supergirl's like, yeah, I've been noticing some weird stuff going on my Earth too type thing. That could be really cool. And seeing some kind of build up throughout the whole season to the Crisis on Infinite Earth. And not just on The Flash and maybe a little bit on Arrow, because that's on the same world, but also just slowly build it up and tease it here so that everyone watching either of the shows, even if you're watching only one of the shows, you get to the point where you're like, I need to know what happens, because you get confused as to where things are going to go. And if I'm not mistaken, Supergirl should be the first episode for the crossover, so hopefully they can tease it up and build it up to the point where anyone who's only watching Supergirl will be so kind of involved into the crossover that they'll be needing to watch the rest of the whole crossover, even if they usually don't watch the crossovers and they only watch Supergirl, right? That could be really cool to seeing that, or making it to the point where if you're watching it on Netflix afterwards, you get to the point where you're like, I need to figure out, and you gotta go and you look up which episode of Flash, which episode of Arrow, and all that stuff, and then to watch it and then get back, right? But hopefully they can really kind of build it up and tease it throughout this season on all shows type thing. That would be really cool. So far as this season itself, I think it looks interesting. The Lena storyline could be quite fun. Doesn't tease anything new. Midnight as a character just looks like same and different version of Rain type type thing. So hopefully they find a way to make it different. But for me, this looks like just a different, it's kind of like a Reign storyline type thing. Another female bad that just has pretty much the same powers as Supergirl, a little bit different, blasting some stuff there, but essentially just kind of super powered, super strong, super, and these kind of hand blasts instead of heat vision type thing. So we'll have to wait and see, but hopefully they can change it up. I just have a feeling it's going to be a very repetitive of Reign style season that we had last time. So we'll have to wait and see as to where things go. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below. If I'm not mistaken, we should be getting Win back, so that'll be cool. Maybe having some futuristic stuff going on. Maybe setting up the Legion coming from the future to deal with Crisis. That could be really cool if it's not only dealing with, our time, but also dealing with the future Crisis, right? I think that could be really cool. Maybe Mon-El hasn't, maybe Mon-El could come back, and maybe he wasn't involved in the original Crisis, but yet some of the Legionnaires might have been involved in some sort of a crisis, or this is new for everyone and it's just happening throughout time. And not just in one specific time. It's happening throughout time type thing, affecting everyone, and they got to come back to the moment of incursion type thing. So that could be really kind of interesting to deal with and bring the Legionnaires into the crossover. So really excited to see this. I'm really excited to see Tom Welling and Erica Durance reprise their roles, and definitely can't wait to see as to where things go. So let me know what you guys about this trailer in the comments below. What do you think about this? What do you think about her new look? What do you think about the bangs? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Okay, Kyle has a YouTube channel called Kyle Reviewed. It's about Marvel and DC. I happen to know a little bit about DC since my initials are DC. All right, so if you like Kyle's interviews and videos and reviews and everything like that, then like and subscribe. If you don't like them, well, maybe you're just not a comic book fan.